Welcome back to Nordics Play. Kimigashine, Tasuket's Death Game, or Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Phantom here on the other end of the line, there's Velga, and this is episode lucky number 13.
Lucky!
We're actually getting to the second chapter.
We are actually getting into the second chapter, but not all of us.
Ooh.
Sadness.
There were some casualties.
And we actually took a time to talk about this, and it was very likely that I did mention that Kai was to be my second favorite. So, as with Danganronpa, Phantom being able to deduce the murderers by liking them a lot, it would appear that I am able to deduce the casualties in this one by liking them.
I mean, they're safe from me because I haven't chosen a favorite.
Well, you did like Kai as well, but I think this one
has
more power on me.
I mean, because I don't have a clear favorite. Because in Danganronpa it was so clear from the beginning. Oh my god. Leon! Leon! Leon!
And the first murderer!
I'm
Yeah.
still extremely pissed off about that.
So, you can actually prepare that our hunky little man, not little, hunky brute of a gorilla man. Yeah, gorilla man, that was the name. Burgerberg will be the next casualty because, I mean, after Professor Kai, Burgerberg is probably my third best in this one.
It was funny how we were talking about how he's a really stupid redhead baseball player.
So according to the laws of the murder mystery games, he should die pretty soon.
Yeah.
And I mean, he messed up our Your Turn to Die Monokumas crew by preventing her from killing Kai. But yeah, we were in
Okay, so here we are.
very strange room.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a hotel room.
Yeah. Hotel room.
Yeah, just like I said, looks like a hotel room. Mm-hmm. So that's exactly like a hotel room.
Oh!
Okay.
I did press the bench, but
Yeah.
chair, whatever.
Chair.
I mean, you look nice.
You look like you might be a bit sad, actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean... An awful face. I look lifeless. Yeah, 2 people just died in front of you.
Yeah, and one of them was your childhood friend, so...
Yeah. There's no time to be looking in the mirror. I thought it was a window.
Is that going to be Saw?
Creepy.
Name?
What is this? What is this? What is that?
What is that?
Is that Joe?
Hand? Oh, it's Joe! Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to see, like, oh, this is a mess in the wind.
How long you're going to run?
Is this a dream? She's having a bad dream.
Yeah. Ooh. Ew.
Ew.
Die with me, Sarah. Oh, no, Professor!
Professor! Ew.
Oh, God.
This is seriously creepy. You are Joe! This is a nightmare. Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah. so cold, man. Aren't we best friends?
Shut up.
That won't help. Run
Well,
out.
neither will that.
Yeah. Probably the door will be locked.
Yeah, just try to get out. It doesn't matter because you'll be stuck here anyway.
No. Ah.
Huh? It hurts. She's having a nightmare. Someone.
I'll make you more comfortable.
Stop. I can't breathe, Joe.
I mean, this is kinda trippy.
It's weird.
I love ya, Sarah.
Stop.
Sarah. I would imagine this is our Lady Mondo.
Anyway, get a grip, Sarah. Let's see.
Oh! It was you!
It was the friendly policeman.
Can you understand me? I'm just suspiciously looking at you when you sleep.
Yeah.
Ah, name. Yep, your friendly policeman in the flesh.
Oh, God.
Stop saying friendly policeman.
That sounds sus.
That's immediately sus. Wow.
I go running around and hurt myself. Yeah, because you were having a nightmare and you probably did some sleepwalking.
Show me your wounds. Heard some pretty loud noises. Something happened. I saw an illusion of Joe.
Could say that and see how he reacts.
I kind of want to say it.
Yeah.
So you had a hallucination of Joe.
Yeah.
Glad you didn't get any major injuries. Come on, sit down on the bed.
What is this place? Well, probably in the same building.
This is the 3rd floor. There's rooms prepared here, one for each person. In other words, get some rest.
I see.
Let's resume searching now.
How long was she out, actually?
Yeah, I mean, they probably can't tell that well, but we still probably should ask.
Dumb idea.
No clock around, so. But everyone else is still resting. You should rest yourself, Sarah.
And then she gets awful nightmares.
I'm just stomping around, not resting myself because friendly policeman.
Indeed.
You've come this far without a break. You at least deserve to sleep.
Don't want to sleep. There are awful nightmares.
What? I want to move around. We probably shouldn't say to policeman, please stay with me.
No, that's kind of creepy too.
And it's better to get the lay of the land, because the 3rd floor is a whole new territory for us.
It's going to be something really weird.
Yeah. No way. I can't let you go into danger. Well, you could accompany us.
I think he's just hinting that everybody should be together.
It's a new pose for you. Good for you.
It looks like he's posing. Look at me.
Please
move aside. I'd rather do that than lie down alone.
Is this my good side? Phew. Alright, fine. I'll lend you a shoulder. Rest just a little more.
Understood.
name. Nodded off a.
That looks creepy.
Um.
Looks creepy.
Well, shucks. You too, huh, Sarah? You can't acknowledge the hallucinations. Oh, so you're talking to dead people as well. Delightful. Once they're burned into your brain. Don't end up like Mr. Policeman. Looks like you managed to get to rest some.
Thank you very much. Socially uncomfortable though.
Want to go show your face to everyone? They're worried, so.
So she slept for a while if everybody's up now, so.
Yeah.
What? What is that?
It's the ghost.
It's the ghost of Joe. What is that? Creepy.
I mean, I believe if we click it, we get the ghost to give some kind of input.
Creepy. Away from here.
It's going to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be. Okay.
Kinda nice.
Isn't this a nice place?
Yeah.
Relaxing lounge.
Singing.
La 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 la. Reko's voice.
Pretty voice.
Yeah, sure thing.
Entranced by it, Sarah Chidoin.
Were you confused for a moment who that is?
I was for a moment. Wait, Alice. Wait.
It's Mondo number 3.
Yeah.
Alice is Mondo number 3.
Huh. You look awful.
I don't want to talk.
Name. Why you're listening in from the wall? Isn't she your sister? How annoying! We're strangers now, I tell you.
Reko and Alice were siblings, huh? They are.
They are. Rego, you're surely singing with pure feelings out of grief for the dead. I don't care to introduce unnecessary distractions with my presence. Pretty conscientious for your sister, eh? Always the provocative one, aren't ya? You all. What do you think of Reko?
Huh?
She's a big sister.
Real shame about her brother.
Real shame. Shame.
Well, she is kind of like a big sister to
Yeah.
Kanna.
Yeah. I mean, she's not perfectly kind or frightening. She's a balance between those two. I suppose I can interpret that in a good way. Doesn't seem like she's gets bashful, not even if she's dealing with brawny men.
Into the weak, harsh, and the strong. That's the impression I get.
Yeah. Yeah. She was different before.
Uh-huh.
Kind, harsh.
I don't know. I don't think it matters. Maybe we just call her. Maybe she was kind that we view her positively.
Yeah. No, the opposite. Since Reko's birth, she's brimmed with vitality and had talents in music and charming others. Oh. She was harsh even on herself, but especially harsh on weak people who were all talk and no action. She's undergone a startling change. Due to your murder case, I take it. Exactly right. Sorry to make you hear these trifles. Trifles?
Trifles.
Name!
Sarah, you came to!
Name!
This is Sarah! No, poof. I don't know.
Aww!
Okay.
So cute!
And then this creepy policeman is just staring.
I'm the friendly policeman here, guarding.
You can't push yourself, okay, Sarah?
Says you.
I'm fine. Just a little exhausted.
Yeah, fine for now.
Glad you woke up, meow.
Warm. True. Whoa, that's weird.
What are you looking at?
Sorry.
Sarah, you know this one titch?
Happened?
What happened while you slept, maybe? What am being brought to floor 3? Nothing yet. With a feeling at a loss to soul, vi to was rest as instructed. The bad dog was nowhere to be found, woof. Should we look for her, meow? No!
I mean, she might appear when she decides to do so.
Vanished?
Let's go defeat her!
Let's look around first,
Yeah.
I think. We should check if this place is safe first. Some trap might already be set into motion. Well, it probably is.
Yep.
No, just saying.
Jeez, I was about to say, don't overdo it, but you're getting serious quick, Sarah. Alright, sitting around's not my style either. Let's take caution exploring the area.
Wait for a moment. The sound is really choppy on my end. I have to boot my headset. Just a moment.
And we'll be right back after these messages. If you need to relax and have a strange place to explore, take with you Pukka, because Pukka makes everything seem better. Hashtag Pukka, please sponsor me. And I mean, I kinda wanna click it, but it's probably not a good idea, but and we're back.
Bag.
I already mentioned how I kinda wanna press it.
I thought so.
But should we?
I don't know.
Cause I mean,
It's kinda creepy.
It's a feature, it won't change the overall game anyway.
Then just click it so that we can move on.
Oh, it's
Hallucination level 20.
Okay.
what will happen if it gets too high? Will it be game over?
Huh. Okay, so it doesn't trigger any talk or anything. Ruined corridor.
Relaxation room, your bedroom, monitor room.
How is this not the relaxation room?
I don't know.
Where do we want to go?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
monitor.
want to go back to the bedroom.
Yeah, back to the bedroom.
Yeah. No, well, let's go there. Okay.
Whoa, loads of monitors. Is
No
this
way.
the first time you are in here?
Almost like some kind of security room, ain't it? I think I heard a faint sound.
We instantly made our way into the point where the plot continues.
Apparently. Is one of the monitors on? Oh, Reiko, move aside so we can see. I don't think I can talk calmly to Kanna right now. Do you have to just click through those monitors and see which one it is? Kanna was working with So. What an asshole.
Indeed.
I don't like you anymore. Even if it was just being used, right now I just can't do it. You have to just click through those. See which one it is. It's going to be the last one you click on. It is the last one you're going to click on. Is this another trap? Well, probably.
Could be.
Oh.
What?
What is that?
Do I get to make the voice?
Creepy.
Because it looks like Professor.
It does.
My! What is this all of a sudden? Name! Oh! Why, if it isn't Miss Now!
Is it a video? You're talking to me?
Yes! I am looking into your eyes and talking with you, Miss Now!
This is seriously mean.
Yeah.
This is unthinkable.
At least it should be.
Oh, I mean, I think that after that you'd be dead.
It's not just a case of losing your head momentarily. Are the people behind your friends? It's nice to meet you. My name is Mishima.
I mean, seriously, because the real professor would know who these people are because he's met them before.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet us.
Click on the monitor again, maybe?
I am Kazumi Mishima. I teach Japanese and art to high school students.
What's going on there?
Well,
He's not the real Mishima.
It's not real and it's not video call. Do you remember us?
They're all pretty much BS because that's not the real deal, so it doesn't matter if he remembers or not. I don't think it matters. Let's click on something.
Were we ever acquainted? Well now. I see now. I've remembered. I am an AI program of Kazumi Mishima, an artificial intelligence.
Alter ego.
Yes.
Artificial intelligence?
Precisely. I am a replica made from copies of Kazumi Mishima's memories and emotions.
You?
Everyone, I suppose you met with the real Kazumi Mishima. On the back of this monitor, there's a photo of Mishima's face. So, are there going to be more of these?
Okay.
If that's the truth, are all these AIs of different people?
That's quite a few.
What a strange sensation! I would love to meet and speak with myself!
All
Well,
about that. You guys, gone poof.
what did you say, little child?
The way you talk everything. Is the professor? Like the professor is actually here.
Name.
AI. Person who should be dead. Alter ego.
Yeah.
Joe? Is that one of Joe? You shouldn't really look at something like that.
No, you really
It's not
shouldn't.
good for you.
It's not good for your mental health, no.
So don't. Mixie Sarah! What's the matter, meow? Okay.
Not here. Of course there is.
But that's only like...
Hmm?
It's only 9.
Yeah.
Get here! I miss you too!
And is Kai here? And name.
Goodness, the asshole.
Basically name.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh?
Wow, what are you doing? This could be Burger Burger or Monokuma. Who is this?
This would
Monokuma number 3.
be... Yes.
Because the real Monokuma is number 1.
Yep.
Miley is number 2. This is Monokuma number 3.
Exactly.
I already said that I would do every single one of them as Monokuma.
Exactly.
Who was it? Who went and started up the Mishima AI?
What the?
I get it. So then, Ranger. Was you, wasn't it?
Ranger?
Okay, so this is Monokuma number 4.
Hey, don't get mad. Everyone seems pretty pleased, don't you think?
Well, it speaks like Monokuma, don't ya? What's it gonna look like? Oh god.
You bastard slept well?
That Monokuma number 4.
Oh my god, see, it's, I mean, it's, it could be he or she, but they have the faces on those.
Yeah.
What you know?
Sure you want to know.
I'm the dress-up doll. Rio Ranger. Boop, boop, boop.
Rio Ranger. We might have actually lost Phantom again. We'll be right back. And we're back from the technical difficulties.
Yeah. My Discord decided to call. Reasons unknown.
Just when there was
Really
no
annoying.
line.
Boo boo boo. I'm gonna support y'all on this floor. Best regards.
Sadly, we don't have a member of our team to bonk you on the head.
So it's not this game's thing.
And actually, they have a ice cream cone with a wing and eyes and...
This is a weird.
And we'll be back after these messages again. And we're back. And this time we can move forward.
Now the game froze.
Yeah. What about Miley?
Eh? You prefer the ladies, dear? She's.
Oh, so
you're a boy.
boy.
Wearing a skirt, but who cares?
Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm over here, Cephalin. They have so humbly requested a girl.
Cephalin.
7 Monokumas number.
Oh, Sniff, but I'm angry at you right now. It's going to be Monokuma speaking with ourselves all the time.
I said I'm going to make them all Monokuma.
Yes, it's creepy when they all talk at once. Creepy, you're awful. Ooh. Just joking, you're real cute, so move it already!
I'm going to be doing this so bad.
Meep!
God, what are you?
You mean it?
That is the creepiest shit.
Oh, yeah. And are you our doctor?
God.
That was damn quick. Good to meet you, everyone. I'm the Vice Floor Master Crying Doll. Yes, Safari.
Wise Floor Master. What a calamity!
Now this is perfect. Let's begin explaining the rules of Floor 3. Roll.
Okay.
Rules of Floor 3?
Yep. You bastards are probably hyper on edge after suspecting of the storm in the main game, right? And so, we thought of some wonderful festivities to let you reconcile before the next main game. You know, events that can kill you and all that.
Pretty sure it's deadly. Wait! Do one again? Main game?
Yep.
Yeah. Ugh.
All depends on you, assholes.
Wink.
What's the matter? My face scare you? Come on, Sarachi doing.
Shut up. What a stupid explanation. Take that off.
Okay.
Huh?
He's not going to have a mouth.
Gonna be creepy. Thing you're wearing.
Ah! Yeah!
Yeah, that is actually. That is Mishima's necktie. Where is actually Joe's hair clip? I can't see.
There.
Oh, it is there, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention to it.
Neither did I. But yeah, they've been collecting those.
It's rather mean.
Let's
I
go
think
with...
Joe is the most important for
Yeah.
Sarah. Isn't that Joe's hair clip?
Oh, they have mouths. Oh, boring.
Sure enough, you recognize this clip.
God damn it, you're creepy.
Yeah.
It feels good, you know. Feels like it's full of the dad's regrets. Regrets of Chotazuna, the bottomless, cheerful, soft-hearted moron.
Well, yeah. That's kinda describes him perfectly.
The skirts too must be sisters.
Oh!
That's why he has a skirt.
Yeah.
Phew.
So who had the ice cream?
You bastards got any right to condemn me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, then probably everything he's wearing belonged to someone.
Yeah.
This topic's donezo! Now everybody come see what's past these monitors! We'll have a fun game.
Why couldn't we say anything back?
Well, that was kinda strange and distracting.
That was highly disturbing. And move, perhaps, I think? Prices change. Oh? What? Should you talk to the guy standing behind the counter? Meep.
Oh boy!
Who are you? Whoa, who's this guy? Like a creepy someone from the circus, you know.
That's the receptionist though. And this is the prize exchange!
So
Yeah, that's what it said.
even the strange-looking Frenchy dude is your territory then.
Oh, but it would be so funny if I saw
It would.
Why are you doing 2 Monokumas on this?
Someone hand those things out! Okay.
See, I'm already doing 2 Monokumas on this flop.
Wallet.
Okay, tokens. So tokens with my face on them. So
Okay.
nobody has their own, apparently, I think.
Those are me tokens, you know.
Me!
Boop, boop. Everyone has been given 100.
Alright. Clear so far.
So let me guess. You can trade these tokens for the prices on display here.
Correct! Just what I expected from you.
Okay.
Prizes are things related to clearing for 3. Personal information profiles and more!
Okay.
Alright, I have a feeling it's going to be really complicated.
You're making information into prices?
However,
When you run
Also,
out of your
however.
me coins, you die.
you cannot trade for prizes using your own tokens.
Oh, you have to get some from the others.
Okay.
It's going to be really complicated, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, because that's still just like, okay, I give you my tokens,
Okay,
I give you
I
yours.
give you a token, I get a thingy. No.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
some kind of play with the amount of them.
Oh dear.
That mean woof. You can only use tokens you get from others. And if you get a lot for someone, kidnap that person's personal info.
And in a rather normal situation where it's the survival that's the key, that wouldn't be any sort of problem, but in this kind of scenarios, they all have deep, dark, dirty secrets that they don't want to reveal.
Probably. I think they all have some reason why they were chosen.
And for Sarah, it was because she was wetting her bed until 5th grade. No wait.
Oh wait.
Those tokens signify trust.
So Saw should be getting none.
Yeah.
Just going to point that out. See how he just, lied his way through the game, so.
Y'all bastards are gonna be selling, buying, stealing, and surrendering those suckers!
Oh yes, definitely.
Surrendering.
In short, it's a game of buying and selling trust.
Okay.
Buying and selling trust?
I've got this!
That won't work.
Yep.
Share all our tokens right here and share the information we need. This doesn't qualify as a game.
Indeed.
It's not that easy.
Yep.
It's not that easy.
Eh? Trying to be perfectly fair and just, eh?
Indeed.
Well, too bad for you, but that's not all.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's going to be really complicated.
All of you will experience 9 attractions,
Oh my god.
located around the 3rd floor, and earn the right to challenge the main game.
Is somebody going to
Challenge.
die doing these?
Challenge the main game.
It means just that they'll be able to enter. So if someone dies doing it, they will be entering the main game. You?
Yo!
Whenever you clear an attraction, you'll receive clear chips.
Okay.
If you don't collect 10 within the time limit, you'll die before the main game starts.
Oh, there's the catch.
Time limit, thank you.
No! Yeah.
Please do relax, Miss Now. Unlike in the main game, if you do well, then no one will have to die. But they'll die in the main game anyway, so...
Please stop. Don't impersonate him.
These attractions require a group of 2. However, one cannot do the same attraction twice.
Oh. So you have to be careful about who you team up with.
Yes.
There were 9. But I mean, there are 10 people, so one of them has to be done alone at least.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be done alone.
Wait. 9 attractions, 10 tokens.
Fine. You have to get double from something.
But you can't do same twice.
But you have to get double amount of tokens from something. There has to be an attraction like that.
Yeah.
It might be something, a prize you get after you finish the 9 or something.
Yeah.
I think.
Because that's the only way.
Yeah, you can't, because you can only do everything once and get 9. So you get double from something, or it's a prize after finishing everything.
Or one
Maybe.
has to sacrifice themselves so the others can pass.
I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Meep!
That looks scary.
Now, get what you need to do.
Not really, since we haven't seen the attractions yet, but
And I actually forgot to talk the case.
yeah, I noticed. Oh.
Clear attractions to collect 10 clear chips.
Oh, okay.
Use the me tokens you received however you want.
like bargaining for the clear chips.
He has Leon hair.
Yep.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
Oh, you can only trade with others' tokens. Remember, your own tokens won't do you any good. By the way, the more tokens you get, the better. There's a grand prize too. Going to get shot point blank between the eyes so you won't have to suffer.
They will get away, but no one can actually achieve that. Yep.
A ticket to the surface. It's a first come, first serve, so you snooze, you lose. Boop, boop.
Huh? I don't see anything like that on the counter. Well, it wouldn't be there anyway, would it?
Mhm.
Your time limit is 3 days. Relax, you got plenty of food and clothes, and even time to rest, so sleep soundly.
Yeah, it's going to get really, really messy.
You won't put any traps or trickery in your personal room, so use them freely.
So all the common areas can be trapped.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a booby trap. Oops, you stepped on this, now you were poisoned, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Now let the sub-game, Trust Battle Game, begin! Boo, boo, boo!
Okay, so give all of your tokens.
You absolute shithead. One morning. Oh dear. So it's not an actual time limit like when playing, but... How much will they belittle us?
Well,
To do it? Can't just die. You can, everybody can.
attractions. Should we look for them?
Before we
Coins.
save. Before we save. It's going to get really confusing and messy, I'm sure of it.
Click.
Monitor room?
Oh,
There's a broken one now.
hello.
Monitor screen is... Hey! Wasn't it totally fine before? Someone was here after you left. Who might that have been? Who wasn't with you?
Whoever could want to destroy any kind of proof of themselves? Certainly not anyone suspicious or anything.
Anyone sus?
Someone very sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce. Whose monitor is this?
Monokumas?
We can't tell because the name has the picture has been ripped off.
What's going on? Go on the back, there's nobody over there.
Yeah. Surprise!
Yeah, surprise! Check it before. Someone's photo must have been here. I mean, you checked them before. You found your own picture and all that.
Yeah.
So you should have seen.
Because you went through all of them because you were certain there was no Joe anywhere.
And I mean, seriously, you would have seen all of them anyway. You just have to check at which one is missing.
Yeah. And even there was a second check through for the sister.
Yeah, when kind of so why isn't my sister here?
So one of you is bound to remember the face there.
Serious, because if you check all of them and you check them again now, you have to remember who's the one who's missing.
It wasn't after that much time. And you all can't be old enough or anyway getting dementia. Mishima, did you see the one who destroyed the monitor? I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I didn't.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen so.
Oh, you haven't really? Oh.
A surprise. Again? Damn it, what the hell is he after? You should have voted.
Exactly!
Idiots.
Look for attractions or look for Saw. What do you think, Sarah? Because we get to decide.
I mean, we have to find him.
Yep. And
Because he might be doing something sus.
we have
We'll
3
find the
days
attractions.
for attractions.
We'll find them anyway, I think. I feel like we can't let him roam free. Yeah, because he might be doing something really sus.
That's true. Sheesh. Would love to throw some cuffs on him and lock him up.
All of focus on attractions while I spit so.
Oh, hell
We don't
no!
trust you. We don't trust you anymore. Huh? It's better for you to hit Gunna, but you at least keep an eye on so. Yeah, you're doing a wonderful job at that, you idiot.
Not keeping an eye on him. You are being his accomplice.
I mean, you're sus too. No way, Gunna! Just go near this guy on your own. Well, I mean, they already work together. My responsibility. I was wondering what is this white thing bothering me? But yeah, it's your mouse. It's at the center of the screen.
Zoom.
So annoying. I was working with Saw. Yeah. Oh, good God.
Hiding letters.
No, or maybe she was just being used. She was being used, but she was still doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, and her searching for the manipulator on her own really won't work.
It's not a good idea.
She will end up being manipulated again. I'm going
with you because I don't trust this. No, I'm going with you.
Name.
It's only Gunna. She'll just be used by Saw again.
Thank you.
What are you pointing out? Hey, put it like that ain't not fair, but it's the truth. Won't trust me? No.
No. Stop this, you guys! And what's your beef in all of this?
What's your problem?
Or was it you who broke the screen?
I think he was with them.
Yeah.
Huh?
All this tension is just what the kidnappers want. Are you dumb or what?
Oh,
Yes.
dumb.
Yes. They are all. Looking at you, it's like sisters quarreling. I hate it!
They weren't even quarreling, they were talking about it.
Yeah. She's like, oh, shut up.
Go to smack you.
Just reconcile, if only in appearance.
No,
No.
not after she teamed up with someone like Saw.
Yeah. The feelings can be appended after the fact. Yeah?
What? Yeah, my thought exactly. What? Reconcile?
No.
No. What happened? Superficially. So we don't trust her.
I
She's us now.
really hate to be like this, but I mean, we can't.
Well, I mean, she is sus right now.
And yeah, she
We don't trust her.
and I mean, we could trust her, but we definitely don't trust Saw.
I mean, whoever trusts him is an idiot.
Yeah.
It's already proven that lies. Why? Am I being so hateful toward Gunna?
We are not hateful toward Kanna.
Distrust.
We are distrusting.
Distrust.
We are trying to protect her.
Said that she'll get used.
No one?
Come on.
No, we are not pinning Joe's death on either of them. We are pinning Kai's death, and we are pinning the lies and the deceit and the manipulation on Saw.
She insists in such a vulnerable state that she would get used again if she went there alone.
Oh yeah.
Don't trust you. I lost a dear friend. Anna, you lost your sister. That was before that. That was their fault. All victims here forced to vote. I know we shouldn't hate each other, but we're stupid. I know Joseph decided as soon as he drew the sacrifice card. But it's time to get over Felix. So while I can't get the splinters out of my heart yet, and even it sounds superficial, can we reconcile?
And can I come with you anyway?
Yeah, you know, because you could protect.
Name.
Sarah! What are you doing? Well said, Sarah. Yeah, suspicious beanie man. And what really pisses me off is Mr. Beanie. Just got used by him too, right? Connor? So, what? Don't feel so responsible, right? Well, I mean, she was vulnerable.
Yeah.
Still, shouldn't trust a beanie man. It's wrong.
Really now?
Gonna tip the scales. Mm-hmm.
In a way. Because I mean, she probably voted for Kai as well.
Mm-hmm.
The scales?
Kai said he had contact with the kidnappers, so he had information.
Yep.
Here, the sage got him. He got the victim.
No.
Didn't have to be that. That means he didn't know all the details of the main game. That's likely, but he had some info. I'm sure of that.
And I mean, yeah, he could have just let go of the Sage card.
Yeah, and tried to find a pleb card.
But I mean, it was still a card of power. That didn't inherently mean that you would die.
You know, the sacrifice is the only thing that makes sure that you die.
Yeah. The only got better would have been the Keymaster.
So, did nothing about the main game.
I wouldn't
Bashar
trust so much.
Bashar is sus.
And he had
He lies all the time.
And he
He
had
lies about everything.
pretty good idea when the game started rolling that how it would go.
Besides, he manipulated her into saying, "Tell them you're Satan, tell my card has this design." Doesn't that ring any bells that he's lying?
And that would mean that he really understood how the game works.
Yep.
So, sorry, not buying it.
Nope.
What?
Taking a break with school before the main game. I put a glowing card behind the sliding door in the bar. This? Okay, so she was supposed to be the sacrifice originally. What?
You toasted.
Well, I mean, it might be just his logic saying that's not a good card to have. This is
And I mean, how do you know what it was? Because if you had seen the card on her hand, she would kind of reveal the card.
Mm-hmm.
If someone finds out you have the card, you die. Didn't say something like that?
He's seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't it in the other room?
Relax. That's a dummy rule.
It was in the computer room first, wasn't it? This was right before the main game. How is so in two places at once?
Yes. Seems the kidnappers want to distribute one of those cards to each person. Anyway, that's a dangerous card. Trust me and hand it over, okay? Okay.
Sure.
So that's why Kana thought Saw had the sacrifice.
Keymaster. So the sacrifice code? Because she kept on claiming that he's the keymaster.
Yeah, and if they voted for the sacrifice, then all others except two would die. So Kana didn't want to kill so many.
Who trusts her? So give me a commander card. So he's been switching them around.
And you are showing the cards!
Yeah. Isn't that supposed to result in your death?
Yeah! Monokuma, you ass!
That is a dummy rule then, because both of them all those cards. In the main game, that was going to happen. About a strategy to survive. So I so explained it. That's why Kana was stupid.
Yeah.
Trusted this really sus person. That instead of Kai, no should be left alive. You're stupid.
Because this
You
one
should not
person
trust
gave
Saw.
me something and was highly suspicious while doing it, so then I trusted them all the way.
Seriously, did you see where that card ended up? Were you
Yeah.
with him all the time? Is that what happened? So Kana wasn't necessarily just being used by Saw. Yes, she was.
Yeah. A dummy rule. Can't prove it though.
Yes, you can. If that really happened, then it
Mhm.
was a dummy roll
Yeah.
because they saw each card. No, hold on. The secret room where Kai's laptop was. Well, Saw was still knocked out after being attacked by Na. Saw a card under the desk. Yes, it was a sacrifice card. The Saw's card. It's strange that he didn't die from me seeing it. And besides, Kanna and Saw saw each other's cards.
Yeah!
So... Short, it really is a dummy rule. Oh, that's kind of strange, Boof. Lona got knocked out before the Lona and Bucket Girl rested, meow. Ah ha 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 ha. So he moved it to the bar so that she would find it.
Yep.
You're a weird Boof.
Thank you.
Bucket.
Bucket Girl?
Yeah, you are a bucket girl.
The order of them obtained a sacrifice card.
So got it first.
So got it first.
Hmm? Maybe... A soul was attacked in the hidden room and fainted. Knocked out, actually.
Yeah.
Afterward, he got the sacrifice card and commoner card. They listed. Perhaps they placed the sacrifice card for Kanna to find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When Kanna Kanna took it. So offered a trade for the commander card.
Mm-hmm.
To put her in his debt.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be! Yes, it can. Because so is sus.
And I mean, you know that Saw wasn't the one who got left with the sacrifice.
Yeah, you knew that. Sure enough, the damn beanie guy was just completely using Kanna. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Was it? It's not the only thing. Sacrifice card ultimately ended up with Joe.
Meaning, maybe he purposefully had Joe pick it up. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Saw murdered Joe.
Mm-hmm. God damn it, I'm gonna take this guy out!
You should have done that.
Yeah, you should have. You had a chance. Come on, we'll all search together.
Yes.
Finally. Sorry, please let me speak with the professor a little more.
That's not
course.
healthy for you.
Of course it is. Right. Thank you very much. That's not him.
And
Okay.
But we'll be
Ooh.
oh, not that button.
Oh dear.
Not that button. That button. Yes, like so.
Damn it.
Like Saw.
Ugh.
We'll be picking up the search for Saw in our next episode.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh dear. Oh dear.
until then,
And that's all from us this time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and writing a comment. It's been nice. See you next time. Bye.
bye bye.